Hello guys, welcome to this new video. In this video I am going to show you that how to add textures to your Blender file. Check this in the link below given in the description, and you can also download the free model there. Now I go to the shading mode. In this, now I am going to select the parts of your mesh which you are going to color. You click on this new button here, and here you can basically change your colors like this, whatever color you want. To make this look even more metallic, I increase this value here. And here you can add more shades. You come here and add a glossy shade to this rocket. Now we want to mix this both colors. I want this rocket to be both in look metallic and it must look glossy, so I come here and add a mix shader here. Add this mix shader here, and it's like the match the following. You can match it, and now you can see that these two notes are mixed together and give this shade. Now I decrease the roughness. You can see here how it reacts for this. It's like reflecting the environment. You can also literally play with these values until you get your desired texture. Like this, you can also add more colors. I have already got some set of colors here, and I am just going to select these. And I want this part to be look like a red color, and I add a new shade here and change its color to a red like this, and I just come here and decrease its roughness and its metallic. Yeah, now it looks pretty good. Now we want this part to be look like a glass. It must partially transmit, or it must reflect some space. For this I had a new texture here and come, and I am going to change this to a look like a glass color, maybe like this. and I going to decrease its roughness, um, and also I am going to increase the transmission rate. Now you can see that it's look like glass, and I also you have got here one shader which is glass bsds shader, and now I am going to mix these two, add a mix shader here, and like this. Now I mix them together. Now it looks completely black. This is because just you set roughness all over to 0. You increase this by a little, and you can see that now it looks pretty good. And now we want this part to look like a burning fire. For that effect, I am going to add a new texture over here, and for flames I am going to come here to a texture paint mode. I have already created here a texture, but I'll show you how to create this. And I already unwrapped this, so I can't show you that how to unwrap. Okay, I'll let you show. And I have selected all of this, and I have came here and just hit this smart UV project, and so the result is like this. For adding colors to it, I click on the new here. Now it's fully a black color, and here it shows you like a pink color. This is because just your texture is not connected or linked with the your mesh here. For this I am going to come here to the shading tab, and this here I am going to add on texture and image texture, and this color I am going to give it to here, and this will be displayed as our output. Now you can see that our black color here is updated here. In texture paint mode, you can select the file which we have now created a new, and here you can click and open the same file. Now you can come here and add whatever paint you want, and I change this to material preview mode, so whatever you are coloring here is reflected here also. You can press F to change the size of your brush, and shift F to change the strength of your brush. And this color it's look like a burning orange color flame. uh, and I also just come here and select a yellowish color like this, and now I am going to add this in these frames like this. You can see that whatever I draw here, it's also reflected in here. And now I hide this. And now you can see through all the sides of your mesh, and you can color it here also. And now you can use this tool to select the color which you want this in this picture. I don't want the yellowish color to look in here. Now I come to the smear brush here, and you can just do it like this so that you can see that the flames are projected like this. Don't be too exact, just add some shades like this. It looks pretty much good. Yeah. And in this way you can shade like whatever you want. And I have made this before itself, so I select the picture here, and that's this picture. You can also check this in the link below given in the description, and you can also download the free model there. Now I want this part to be like glowing effect. I want some glowing effect here, and for that I am going to add a shader, emission shader here. Now, before that I want a mix shader. No. For this you don't want this. I delete, and when you connect a wrong with this wrong side, it shows you a red color like this, and this turns into pinkish color. So I add this emission shader. I keep this emission shader separate, and I come here, and now it shows you none. This is why, because this your image color is passed to this emission shader, and now you are going to pass this to the your output. And I add a mix shader here, mix shader, and this emission I am going to give here. You can also increase your emission strength here like this, but this is turning into a whitish color, and we don't need this to be look like every parts look like a white glowing color. For this I want these edges to be glowing than the other parts. For that I am going to come here, and you can also literally search here, and I am going to add a person personal node here. And in this node I am going to give this factor to this factor, and you can also increase these values. You can also play with this. You can now see that in this node we see that only these edges looks brighter than these edges, and you can literally play with these, and you can also increase your emission strength. And I think now it looks pretty good. Okay, now it looks pretty good for us. It's like somewhat burning effect there. And for this background I am going to add a space texture, because this is a rocket. And this I want this background to look like a space. For this I add a new node here, and also I had a noise texture, and also I am going to add, you can also search here like this. What I want means color ramp. I want a color ramp. And I am going to add now you can connect this like this. Now you can see here that your background is turning into a somewhat a noisy pollution like color. Now I decrease this color value here. Now you can see that it's not a very good one. We want to add many nodes here. I am going to add a mapping node. I'm going to add a mapping node. and this value I am going to pass it in here. And I also going to add a texture coordinate here, and this texture coordinate, this I'm going to pass this object to here. Now you can play with these values until you get your desired thing or color. Increase the scale. I increase the scale here, and now you can see that it looks like a space texture. And here we go, and we have got our rocket model colored. If you guys got any doubts, please let me know in the comment section below, and thanks for watching.